This video podcast is brought to you by McCarter Online.
We went into rehearsal in London in a way which is actually more typical when you're creating a new musical than our experience has been here. Because, I mean, even though it was London and it was 2 years ago, it was like going to New Haven in 1958 to try something out. You don't know what you have, and you go into rehearsal and hope for the best and figure you'll learn a lot in rehearsal, and then you'll make a lot of changes. And the first day of rehearsals in London, the cast read and sang through the show, and I wanted to go back to New York. Just leave the show there and go back to New York. It became immediately apparent that we had much more work to do than we thought we did, and so we had a very, very hectic rehearsal period in London, which is not atypical, with lots of changes happening every day. Songs out, songs in, new scenes, by the time we got to an audience, we had a show that we were happy with, in the sense that it was a significant progression from where we've been when we started out. The time that we've had between that production and going into rehearsal here has been enormously productive. Working with the same director that we worked with in London, a guy named Sam Buntrock, really smart and a good partner in developing this stuff. But when we arrived here for the first day of rehearsal, I think we all felt much more comfortable that we were starting rehearsals with the show that essentially we were going to see at the end of rehearsals, and that's pretty much turned out to be the case.
Really, in the last 3 years, the project has changed considerably. There's a cast album out from the London production, and if we get another cast album from the show moving on, there are at least 6 or 7 new numbers that have replaced other ones, and extensions and rewritings of other ones. So it's been an interesting development period.
This podcast has been brought to you by McCarter Theater in Princeton, New Jersey. For tickets, call 609-258-ARTS or visit www.mccarter.org.